Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever your time schedule in the world is. Welcome to another new edition of the review of the mass adoption training of the previous day. Today is the 13th of January 2023. My name is Giros Mufo. I'm called MOFFO Money in the SBC community. It's always a privilege for me to be here on MOFFO Money TV to give you a review of what took place in the mass adoption meeting of the previous day. Wednesday, the 11th, was a day of the mass adoption, and exactly at 4 p.m. West and Central African time, Dr. Kardashian and admin of the SBC community were present to thrill the community or give more light as concern the SBC community and to train and give updates on all the different changes and the different realities of which are in the pipeline to come up with the Congo with the SBC community. So, guys, it's really a great time. I greet you wherever you are watching this YouTube channel from, or if you happen to watch it as a broadcast, I really tell you that this is the right place to be to get information. A word before I go on. Many members of the SBC community are not informed of the different activities that are taking place in the SBC community, and they go around to talk about things that are not more really at point with what we are doing. On the 12th of December, which was yesterday, we do no more talk about TBC, we talk about the SBC. There have been a swap from TBC to SBC. TBC stand was initially stood for the billion community, but right now we are talking about the simple brilliant community, and you will come to understand what is the main of the simple brilliant community in this live cast. So, guys, it's good to be informed. It's good to know what is going on, and that is why I will never leave the chance to come always with this cast to really tell you what took place in the mass adoption of the previous day. I may be one day or hours late, but what is most important is that we should get to have the right information and really do as much as possible to understand what is going on. Most people at times don't have the opportunity to be tuned to the mass adoption at the time it's going on, or maybe due to internet connection you're hit out, or maybe due to the number that right now we are already attending the limit of the meeting, which is 1,000 people. You never had the opportunity to show up. You can still catch up from all what was dished out in the mass adoption on this cast. So that is why we will keep doing it whenever we have the opportunity to do it. It may be late, it may be at the exact time immediately after the mass adoption the same day, or we may do it later. But the purpose for it, you should never forget, is to give you a rundown of what the admin said. We are saying what the admin said. We are neither subtracting or adding or using emotional interpretations to pull you along on what the admin. No, we are regurgitating. That is, we are bringing out what the admin said. That is why we always have a note. I always make all notes of what the admin said, all the most important points. That is why you see I read out most of the time to let you get it the way it was said. Because a lot of people turn around information or tune information to listen only to what they want to listen, forgetting the content and the contrast of all what the admin has said. At times the message is curtailed, at times the message is transformed and all what. So I will always love and wish that every member of the SBC community should go to the mass adoption training and excuse me, listen to the main speaker, ask questions, and definitely take time to understand what the admin is saying, because there is a whole lot that is going on and we believe that everyone should be aware. So that being said, I greet everyone that is already tuning directly from everywhere you're tuning in the world. Mr. Idrissa Kone, bonjour. Samin Harda, hello, good morning. Idissa Togo, bonjour. For Le Petrolier, bonjour. So these are the guys that are already twinning, and those who watch it later, guys, I give you a shout out there for coming up. Now let's go to the subject matter. On the 11th of January 2023, the admin at 4 p.m. started the mass adoption training. And the agendas of the mass adoption training was the surprise which all of us, we saw it yesterday. Admin went about to explain how the surprise is going to function. The SBC community, he explained how the billionaire team is going to function in the new community, the advantages, the duties, the do's and the don'ts of the billionaire team, and the positioning of the community, the price of KLUV, and equally, admin talked about the exchange and how we are going to be behaving from now henceforth. So, guys, let's go to our Kringer back office and let's try to look at most of these things that admin shared on this day, which was Monday, no, Wednesday, the 11th of January. Now, on Wednesday, the 11th of January, admin came along and he went to the back office and he popped this surprise to the whole community. It has long been said before time that we were going to rebrand TBC. TBC was going to be rebranded to a different name, but we never knew how the different name was to look like. So, according to this image, right, is right here, because admin said we were to have it as from the 12th. So this last 12, January 23 promo, we had the SBC logo, guys. This was what admin showed to us. This was the surprise. And this SBC is the new name and the new name of the new coin of the crypto community. S stands for simple, B stands for brilliant, and C stands for community. So the simple, brilliant community is what is going to replace the then TBC as we knew it. So TBC as we knew it before is going to be replaced. So the billion coin is no more. We're going to replace the billion coin with SBC. So the billion coin is death, and SBC is taking the place of the billion coin. So every written material that we have in the community now needs to take the name of SBC. And admin said the value of this coin is still the same as the value we measured in the crypto community, meaning that you are the one bringing value to this coin. And you can freely join the community, but the value is based on the active members, meaning that the members that join the community must be active. If the members are not active, they will reduce the price of the coin. So the price of the coin is based on active members, and is every member that coming into the community brings value as we used to have it with the Kringle community. And every person that comes in bring 1 grain of gold for everyone that comes in. Means that the value of the SBC coin increased by 1 grain of gold with everyone that joins the SBC community and activating their account. And we accept only a member who is active. So, moreover, people that stop, if people or members of the SBC community stop activating the account, it will also reduce the value or the price of the coin. So the price of the coin is tied to the number of people that are of the community and are active. We here don't talk about inactive members. Many people took advantage of the former TBC coin by scamming others with the coin and doing things that were not really acceptable. And a lot of trolls brought negativity to the TBC coin, which tarnished the image of the TBC brand. and it was not so that acceptable and even imaginable that we can attain 1 billion people with the former brand, which was TBC. That is the thing that made the admin and with the community to decide to rebrand the TBC community into the SBC community. Now, we believe that with this new coin, we are going to put aside those bad reputation. We can now get a billion people with a coin that is still at its distribution phase and a coin that does not have a tarnished image. SBC is going to be only in this distribution mode for now until we reach a billion member before the economy phase of SBC is going to go on. So there is no room for these trolls or scammers to use SBC in order to scam people, because right now SBC is still at its distribution phase. We are going to be doing some special things with it. That is, we are going to carry out promos like this one. You have a promo right there in order to distribute these SBC coins. And we are going to help every member of the SBC community to really take a big advantage on this. The January SBC March equals scale-off is presented as follows. People can play the type of games they used to play with TBC, with SBC, because right now everything is under control. Looking at the SBC coin right now, we have this promotion that's going on, and it's running back right to the 1st of January 2023. We have every paid referrer has to receive one SBC coin, and one SBC coin is going to give you 1K love, meaning 211433633. So it said here that January SBC offer gets equal K love match on January 12th. Offer begins on January 1st, retroactive 2023, and end January 31st, 2023. It pays well to recruit and bring in new members or new paid referrals, meaning that new paid referrals that are retroactive from January 1st are going to permit you to benefit from this promotion of the SBC coin that is offered right now to the SBC community. So this is how distribution is going to be carried on. And Andy went further to say that we are going to be doing more of these promotions as we pull on with the next coming months. Don't worry about, we're going to see what we can do to make it to look more better. We are looking forward for committed people and people that are on the top form. And you know that every billionaire should be somebody that is responsible. So we want to at least have 1,000. I want to at least have for 1 billionaire at least 1,000 millionaire. And talking about millionaires here is tying down to our mission as within the TBC community. Tomorrow you will see all the match and you can collect. Now here he was making allusion to the match that took place yesterday. Since it was still on the 11th that this mass adoption was going on, he was talking about the match. But the match took place yesterday. And for everyone that is new in the Kringle community or you haven't seen your match, this is where your match is. You come to the reward area of the Kringle back office at reward, and you will see TBC match. And you click on the TBC match, it's going to open the match area. By when we were speaking on the 11th, this match was not yet operational, but it's already operational as from 12th of January yesterday, which is the core team that is going into action to get their match. Because if you look at the dashboard, it was said that on the 12th of January 2023, every member of the core team was going to receive a match which would correspond to the amount of TBC that were screenshot on the 31st of December in their respective TBC 009 wallet. And this is the match that is currently now available in their wallets. If you are the core team and you are active, you will definitely have your match in your wallet. So I wanted to take time to show you the calendar that was here. This was the calendar. Check your account expiration and keep on time payments, or you will lose your spot on these teams. So the core team went on yesterday with the 12th of January to receive their match. So every person that has to check on their account, are you seeing here? This is core team. This account has core team. So core team, you just go to rewards and you click on TBC match, and there you are going to see your match. And talking about the match, admins say there are days that the value will be more than what we have promised due to what we can do. So everyone that has the opportunity to be on the core team, you see in the match, and this is what is said in the match area. TBC matching balance. Your TBC KLove match balance is displayed here. Please note that your KLove balance will decrease as you bank or withdraw. Transaction records will be available for you to review. That is eventually. You may bank up to 8 greens before you may withdraw, or you use towards your KCBO. That is to pay your criminal back office. That is what we call the KCBO. Please note that you may only bank or withdraw once per day, and the button will not be present if the admin doesn't set a collection amount for the day. Please do not open tickets asking when or why the button is there or not there. Thank you. So you need to be patient. And if you look below, this is the screenshot that was taken on the 31st of December with the amount of TBC that you had then, which right now we're going to be talking about the rewards that you're receiving, which is going to be the SBC that you're going to be receiving in January 2023. We are not going much talking about TBC. Just like the Old Testament TBC, we are talking about the New Testament, which is the SBC, if you can understand from the Christian point of view what I'm trying to say. So right here, you have the TBC. And if you want to see your match in KLove, just click on KLove match details. And right there, you're going to see your KLove, which are there, which is the match as of January 12, 2023 for core team members. And if you want to see the amount that you have banked, you go to KLove bank details. And this account has banked, you see, he has already banked 0.07 KLove. Means that this is already 0.07 KLove available to be used or to be withdrawn because they have already been banked. And the button is always there. Collect banked or collect bank KLove is always there in blue. You click on it and it will accumulate there. And knowing that this accumulation will reduce the amount that you have as from your total. So this is where the match happened yesterday. Things said and done. Kudos to the admin, kudos to the technical team to have really worked tirelessly to make that this match should happen on time without any error and without any hitch. It's true that other people are coming up that they have problems of equivalence and all whatnot. Please do ticket and wait for the IT to give you a response. And we are going to equally, as member helpers, try to reiterate to you back and show you how to go about to adjust the differences or the little issues that you may be having with this. So admin was very, very grateful for what was to happen. And he went on to say, as we grow, the value will grow. And I hope by June next year or by June this year, we will be around 500,000 people in the Kringle community. So as the number of people increase in the community, that is how the value of the match, as I'm showing you, is going to increase. We are creating a path for you to become billionaires. And I think most of you don't have such a path, or many of you have never gotten the opportunity to belong to such a path, because the way the world function, or the way the world is structured, the elite has made it so difficult and even impossible for any ordinary person from an ordinary class to belong to the billionaire uh, group. That is why the last time in his last training, he was talking about all over the world, we have already 3,000 billionaires, but we in the criminal community, we are projecting about 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires as far as the abundant based economy is concerned with the SBC community. And he went further to say the elites are losing grounds with all the different things that they have made to the world population, and the people are waking up. People are waking up with this issue of CV-19, or this issue of robotization and all whatnot, which is not really making sense. And we went on to talk about a scenario of saying that a grown-up person takes at least 20 years. You can use money to make a machine, but that machine can never be equivalent to a grown-up person. So it's going to really, really take time for them to use the machine to replace the humans. So the power is with the masses. So let's see all the way most people are protesting around the whole world against their institution, shows that people are awakening and recognizing that the power is with them. So we think that the future doesn't belong to the elite. The future belongs to the people, and the people's power is what is going on. And he goes on to say this is the opportunity that we, the SBC community, have to grow alongside with these people power, because we know the people are the one having the power, and we are many than them, and we have the power with us. And I mean, went further to tell us that let's bash to the billionaire reward for 2023, and he went further to take us to the billionaire reward to explain what the billionaire reward for 2023 is going to look like and how it's going to behave. He said um, how the billionaire for team will collect rewards and be encouraged to help us build the Kringle community for 2023. So he went further, and if you never understood how to get your reward, this is the explanation that was done here with screenshots and all whatnot. So take time to come here and look at it digitally and get a good understanding of how it's all about. So we're talking about the core team. No, the we're talking about the billionaire team and how we're talking about where is the billionaire team? Okay, here. We're talking about the billionaire team and how they are going to be encouraged to build the SBC community. People from all the previous teams before January 2023 are going to be called all members of the Kringle community. It means that if you belong to the core team, the backup team, and the rotator team, you're going to be called old members. But new members are the people that are coming on board the SBC community on this January 2023. And these new members have a lot of rewards that are going to be offered to them. And these rewards, or these, the first reward, which is this promo that is taking place right now, gives room to every new member to benefit from this paid referral reward, and equally all members also benefit from this. So everybody in the SBC community on this January 2023 can benefit from this promotion. By recruiting two, you're going to have one SBC coin, and equally you're going to have one KLUV. As the number increase right up to 24, you are going to have 78 SBC coins, and you are going to also have 78 um, KLUF coins. So this is really something gigantesque or very huge for the community and for everyone, because both old members, Old Testament, new members, New Testament from January 2023, you are all open to take advantage of this promotion. But admin goes on to say this promotion has to do only with new referrals. So all members, you need to recruit new referrals in order to benefit from this promo. 2 new referrals give you room for 1 SBC coin and gives you room also for 1 KLUF. So for the promotions of the next month, admin said he is looking forward to add more incentives which will permit the new members also to benefit a whole lot. And becoming a billionaire is a very big responsibility. So he thinks that billionaires are to be responsible. And he went further to say that the the SBC community, or the simple brilliant community, is a community of billionaires, and you need to have as the first quality of a simple brilliant person is that of responsibility. That is why we need active and responsible people who can carry this community right on as we pull along. So the first quality of a simple brilliant person or community is responsibility, as I've just said. So he proves that all of us should be responsible, as we are billionaires and billionaires right now, or the billionaires that are entering the billionaire team. So throughout the month of January, we are going to be carrying out this promotion that you're seeing in front of you. And in February, many other promotions are going to come up. The days for only making a payment and receiving coin is only now reserved for all members, meaning that only all members now can activate their accounts and receive SBC coins, because the core team will continue to be receiving their SBC coins pay the team they belong to. So if you are of the old members and you belong to the core team, you will be receiving 200 SBC coins after activating your account for the month. If you are of the backup team and you're of the backup team and you are active, you will be receiving 100 coins as 100 SBC coins after activation, meaning that all these will still be operational. TBC paid Monday is going to be operational for all members. And if you're of the rotator team, you're going to receive 50 SBC coins every month after activation of your account. And this is the added advantage given to these people because they were the first to be on board. And the next group or the next the advantage associated to new members will
Welcome to your dashboard inside of the Kringle Cashback office. I have so many exciting things to show you, I hardly know where to begin. Perhaps you can guide me in what interests you most by selecting one of these categories.
As we pull along. So Admin was trying to make a projection and calculations to see that if we each right now, the 52,000 that we are already in the community right now, decide to recruit as projected with the January 2023 promotion, we can double or quadruple the amount of the new members in the community, and that will go a long way to pay higher than the $1.19 that was earlier projected for the December statistics that we had as of how the match was to be carried out. So that was it with that information. I mean, later went on to read the chat and came up with questions that others were asking concerning the exchange and the price of KLUF. I mean, went on to explain to us that the price of KLUF is in our hands. that he does not have much as far as the price of KLOF is concerned, because the price of KLOF is on the market, and is the forces of demand and supply that determine the price of KLOF. But despite the fact, he is soaking up as much as possible for the price of KLOF to pull up, because he, according to what he would have loved to see, is that KLOF should now have been ranging between at least $100 and $200 per KLOF. But notwithstanding, he is doing his best, because if you go to the BSC scan and you check at the different accounts that are holding KLOF, you're going to see that the number of holders of KLOF is very small. We are just about 5,000 holders of KLOF, but we are in a community of 52,000 members. And Amin was saying that that is really paradoxical, that we want KLOF to really grow, and we are so many in the community, but we have only a very few number of people that are holding KLOF, and that is what is making the price of KLOF not to really pump quick. If we would have adopted all the measures he have been trying to set up or to explain out in the blog and put them into practice, the price of KLOF would have just fly to the sky. But notwithstanding, we will really do everything possible for the price of KLOF to be pulling as we move on to the end of the month of January, and probably in the next coming month, we are going to really do a whole lot for this to work out. The next thing that the admin talked about was the exchange. Admin said the exchange probably will be back in February. The exchange will be back in February, and the changes that are going to be on the exchange are going to be that we are no more going to be having now we are almost 5,412 addresses. Yes, at least it's growing. At least we needed to be at least minimum 50,000 holders. So Amin was trying to tell us that with the exchange is going to be open in the month of February. And in the month of February, we are going to have 3 coins on the exchange. We are going to have only not only 3 coins, we are going to have BNB. So on the exchange, as it's opening on in February, we are going to have the BNB coin is going to be there. We are going to have BTC, and added BTC to GGR, added GGR to Farm War. So these are the 4 coins that are going to be trading right on the Kringle Private Exchange as we start the exchange back. So there is not going to be any KLOF on the exchange any longer. The KLOF is going to be scrapped, because a lot of people were just removing money and going back to dump on the market and bringing down the price of KLOF. So that is what admin was trying to tell us with the exchange, and probably talking also more detailedly about the match. The match is going to permit you to use what you have already banked to activate your account, and if you have more than that, you can use it for other purposes. But he is going to stand in front and see that certain days of the week you can bank more. Maybe when arriving at the end of the month, you can bank more that can help you to do payment of or activate your account. So I believe that is how admin ended the mass adoption training of the last day. And I believe that this information are going to really put you forward to give you the way forward to understand more detailedly what we are doing in the Kringle community. And more on that, I appeal to every member of the Kringle community to please try to train yourself. Try to go out there and know what is taking place. This is even the greatest opportunity right now for every SBCN to know what we are doing, learn how to be responsible for your account, learn how to know what to do when you have an issue, get to the member helpers, Don't be rude to them. Explain clearly, plainly what you have as problem. Because if we don't understand your problem, we cannot best channel them to the developers or the IT team so that it can quickly be resolved. If there are misunderstanding, let's be calm and permit everyone to understand more detailedly what is going on and look for a solution. But I appeal that everyone should get him or herself trained. I'm training. I'm on board of a new adventure with training. We have a new training ground. We'll be seeing in videos very soon how we're going to be training. If you're in Douala, Cameroon, and you're in Bonaburi, in Douala, Cameroon, try to look out for our training ground. We'll be shooting more videos on that, and get yourself trained. We can help you to understand what is going on, and you can take responsibility of your account. You should be the one to bank your money. You should be the one to withdraw it, not somebody doing it from you. And if you want to enlarge your view of the crypto industry, we equally be doing much on that. Many people are just speaking and they are showing their ignorance. I don't say I know much or I know everything, but we we are ignorant of one thing or the other. But something that you're doing every day, you are at least ahead an inch on people that are still coming in fresh and new. So you can show them one or two things, and as we pull along, you increase in knowledge, you increase on understanding, you increase in practical management of what you're doing as we pull along. So I solicitate each and every one that will happen to listen to this video to sit up and do something for yourself and really understand what we are doing, not only criticizing and not doing something. So on this standpoint, I thank everyone that was on board this live, and wish that we should meet next time, and share this video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed. We're shooting videos here all the time to train you on where we are going, how you can do it, and the manner in which you should do it professionally. And why not permit yourself to benefit of all the advantages that the SBC community is offering, and beyond what we are trying to put through to you. Thank you very much, and see you in another edition. Have a great day. Bye bye.